All right, waiting for some hands to go up. We're going to start with Eric Scopel from 247 Sports.
David, Coach Avalos mentioned getting you on the side of the ball, that there was a conversation that went in and behind that to kind of move you from receiver back to corner. Can you walk me through kind of what that conversation was like and how excited you were for that kind of move?
I believe Coach B-Mac, Coach Brian, he came to me first. He came to me saying, like, everybody knows there's a shortage at corner. And, Coach Avalos was looking for some guys, and me playing corner last spring, I already kind of knew the defense and had some experience in it. So I was the main candidate to come over. So he came. So he told me to come up, have a meeting with Crystal Ball. We talked about it. And, I just told him, like, I'm in for whatever. You feel me? If I got to play it, I got to play it,
Next question, James Crapia, the Oregonian.
David, have you been mainly at the field or the boundary?
Oh, the field.
Next, Kate Rogerson, KZI.
David, question regarding kind of the weekend timeline itinerary. When you found out that some of your players tested positive, some of your teammates, were you guys worried in the sense, realizing that you're not completely safe from the virus, you still have to take everything really seriously?
Technically, I feel like everyone had like kind of the same mindset. Like here at Oregon, we got the best protocols, and I believe everybody here follows the protocols because everybody here has one goal in mind, and that's to go win the national championship. So when everybody heard it, we was kind of like shocked and suppressed, But I think everybody believed that that something couldn't been right. So we just took it like one day at a time, you feel me, knowing that Coach Cristobal has our safety as his number one priority.
Eric Scopel, 247 Sports.
David, I don't know how much you pay attention to this sort of thing, but every person we've asked about you this fall has just kind of really appraised you as a great team guy, as somebody that puts the team first. How do you receive that kind of information, and does it kind of, I guess, make you bring a smile to your face knowing how much your teammates and coaches kind of respect who you are and kind of who you've developed into?
Yeah, of course, man. Coming down my first year from Florida, came far away from home. I just wanted to come here and be the best player I can be, and through this long 4-year journey, it did bring some joy to my heart seeing all my teammates and coaches praise me like that. But coming from where I'm from, you feel me? That's just the person I was built to be by my parents. You feel me? By coaches and everybody that was in my corner until I got to this point. So yeah, like I was low key. I was still low key happy. Like a kid at the candy store when you get that candy bar. Like, you feel me? It was cool.
Next question, Ryan Thorburn, the Register Guard.
Daewood, you mentioned coming all the way from Florida, and obviously that was to play for Willie Taggart. You've been through a lot throughout your career, switching sides and everything. What is it about Oregon that you wanted to stick this out and not enter the transfer portal or anything like that?
What made me stick it out was, for one, coming from where I'm from, like, I was taught never to quit, never to give up on your dreams, and like my dream was to always come here and be a great football player. I looked up to DeAnthony. I thought I was gonna come here and be the next DeAnthony, but yeah, seeing all my close friends and teammates leave, it was kind of shocking and kind of put me in a dark place. But I got a lot of people here that support me and actually recognize all the things I do. So that played a big part of me staying here, and just like me being the first person in my family to get a degree. It really played a big part. I didn't want to leave here without my degree, so
AJ Jacobson, Rivals. You're muted, AJ. You got to unmute yourself.
I got it here. Daewood, your loyalty to the program has been amazing. Obviously, you've stuck it out. You came from Florida, like everyone was just alluding to there. And one of the things you've done was change positions. And now you're at wide receiver and you're well within the depths, are going to get playing time this year. What do you think the different positions you've played here at Oregon has taught you and made you better at wide receiver?
Playing, like I played defense in high school, so for me being a receiver and then having to go back to corner to going back to receiver, I feel like I had a real high advantage because I know how defenses work. I know how corners play. I know how corner plays off of leverage. I know where their help is. I know coverage. I knew the coverage structure. So that being on defense gave me the super high upper advantage on in that aspect.
Eric Skopel, 247 Sports.
David, you mentioned a lot of the kids from Florida leaving. There is a player on the roster, Brandon Doorless, who attended the same high school you did. Is that a guy that you've been able to – I know he's a couple years younger. Is that a guy that comfort level with having somebody from your neck of the woods on the same team still? And how have you kind of seen him progress over these last couple of years?
Yeah. The funny part, I'm the reason why Brandon got here, because on his visit, I talked to his parents. I told him it was a great place, to get a degree, and the atmosphere was great. I've been knew he was a baller, but this fall camp, to me, it really shows how good of a player he is. He goes out there every day and just does his best. That's all anybody can ask for is people to go out there and get their best every day. But from a freshman year to now, man, trust me, this season you're gonna see a lot of him.
AJ Jacobson, Rivals.
We've seen a bit of Tyler Shuck here of the fans and the media, but what we haven't seen much of is Anthony Brown. Talk about Anthony Brown, what you've seen from him in camp, and what he brings to this program.
Anthony, he's a very, very good guy. During the time where our program got shut down because we didn't know we were going to have a season, me and Anthony literally went to the park every day, ran routes to build chemistry. He's a great guy. He's another team guy. He just want to do anything better for the team. It's good competition between him and Shuck. But being a guy coming in, having to learn a new playbook, it's always gonna be like a little step behind because T Shook already done had 4 spring practices with the playbook, so he already had it kind of familiar. But as time goes, I believe that his role is gonna grow because him and T Shook's role is gonna grow because both of them can throw the ball and run, and that's gonna be a big part of our team this year. So.
Time for one more question. James Crapia, the Oregonian.
Who all else is over at field corner with you, David, besides you and Mike Hale? Is Quez or Dante? Who's over there with you?
It's me, Mike Hale, and Jordan a Demi John.
All right, David, appreciate it. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.